Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXD Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. It is the day, yes, the NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships. And I see a lot of y'all being smart in the comment section going OTs under the weather. So we're getting a bit more subdued version of her. Is that right? I'm soon back to my best. I'm soon back to my loud screaming excited self. But that being said, trackies, there's a lot of interest in this women's 60 meters from a Jamaican perspective. I did give a preview yesterday about this women's 60 and how it could go potentially leading into the finals. Now, trackies, in the first semifinal, what stood out to me right off the bat, and I didn't see the race before I saw the results. The results were first. I did realize that teammate of Brianna Liston, Tima, God bless, got disqualified for a false start. Now, immediately when I saw that, I was getting flashbacks. I was having PTSD thinking about, oh my gosh, the SEC Indoor Championships. Are we going to literally see the same thing play out again? That was my initial thought when I realized that she was disqualified for a false start. That said, the race had to go on, you know what I mean? And Brianna Liston was second in the race and she ran a 7.17 seconds. Now, winning the race was India Mayberry and she ran a facility record 7.12 seconds. This facility record was then changed to Kayla Jackson from the second semi, but I'll get to that in a moment, right? Now, we also did have a second athlete from Jamaica representing Shanice Walker, and she qualified into the finals as well, trackies. No, she was fourth in the first heat and she ran a 7.18 seconds. And I did indicate yesterday what I appreciate about her is that she's always going to give you her best. And she did just that, 7.18, a new PB, and it allowed her to get the final spot to make it into the actual finals for the women's 60 meters. So congrats to the athletes that made it into the finals. They're all Americans at the end of the day. Now, trackies, I did see the race after that, and I believe that context matters when you're talking about who could potentially walk away with the win for the women's 60 meters. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, 2025 is not 2024. The performances were much better in 2024, especially from a time perspective as well. Even though I'm looking at these athletes, running well, and these times are very fast trackies. They were much faster last year. And some of these athletes are athletes that performed last year and performed much better coming back into 2025 and running seemingly slower. I'm not really sure what's going on there from that perspective. But I did see the race, as I said, and in light of the fact that there was a false start in the first race, I do believe that Brianna Liston seemed to be a bit tentative coming out of the blocks. And then from there, she looked like she was kind of just giving enough to make it into the finals. Interestingly, that's what I got. That's pretty much how, these athletes run from a Jamaican perspective. They always try to just do enough to make it into the finals. As I said, Shanice Walker, given her times so far this season versus everybody else, would have to pull out her best pretty much. And she ran her best race. From the gun, she was leading in the first 30 before Brianna Liston got into the conversation. And then India Mayberry that overpowered everybody towards the end of the race and eventually took the win in the opening women's 60 meters. So as far as I'm concerned, trackies, Brianna Liston and Shanice Walker into the finals, did what was required to make it in. I am having a few little concerns when it comes to Brianna because I am looking at her start and it's not giving me the pop that it typically is. I did watch her at the SEC Indoor Championships. The thought was there because there was a false start, which is why she sat in the blocks. Watching her again, there was a false start again. She was a bit tentative. She looked like she had to adjust herself actually in about 10 meters of the race. She kind of had to adjust herself after coming out of the blocks. So it's going to be interesting to see how the finals goes. But given what I saw, I do think that there is more, and she will have to pull out that more if she intends to take down a Kayla Jackson that has a great start and pretty even distributed race, and an India Mayberry that has a pretty strong finish, right? And of course, there's Jaden Mays also from Oregon that is having a great season as well. So with that being said, trackies, if Brianna Liston is going to defend her 60-meter crown, she's definitely going to have to pull out that extra ability that I believe that she has, given what I saw in the heat, to walk away with the win. Though the vibe that I'm getting, it's not giving me that it's going to be anything remotely close to what we saw in 2024, which to me is surprising because given how she started the season, definitely thought she would have been able to go faster than what she did in 2024. But that said, track is she's into the finals. Shanice Walker is into the finals. They all have an opportunity to potentially make it onto the podium. Brianna has an opportunity to defend her title. Let's see how that goes. Let me know your thoughts though in the comment section below. Like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.